Welcome to the first episode of The Unheard. Today's episode is all about Samia Shahid, a woman whose death highlighted critical issues around cultural conflicts, honor-based violence, and justice. But is it really true? Or it was just another case of accidental death? ऐसा मैंने क्यों कहा, ये आपको वीडियो के एंड में पता चलेगा. So, who was Samia Shahid? Samia Shahid, a British Pakistani woman born in Bradford, England, who was found dead in her ancestral village Pandori, laying down near the stairs. Was it just an accident, or someone pushed her, or it was all pre-planned murder? Samia Shahid was a normal girl, bubbly, cheerful, who loves to roam around freely, just like most of the girls. But soon her life was going to take a drastic change. सामिया के लिए शादी का एक रिश्ता आया. लड़का था सामिया का ही कज़न. लड़का पापा की मर्जी का था तो सामिया चाह कर भी ना नहीं कर पाई. एंड इन जून 2012 सामिया married her cousin Mohammad Shaki. But was it that easy for Samia? According to Samaira and Nusba, Samia's close friends, it was more of a forced marriage rather than an arranged. In an interview with BBC, her friends Samaira and Nusba told that she was forced to marry her cousin. उसके लिए वो हमेशा उसका cousin ही था. She can't imagine him as a husband and she is not happy with his marriage. Mohammad Shakil, Samia's husband, was trying to get his UK visa, which was getting rejected because of some issues. So Samia flew to UK after just 4 months of her marriage to apply for a spouse visa for Shakil. But this time too didn't work and she had to return back to Pakistan. In 2013, she came back to UK and during this visit she met Syed Mukhtar Qasim, shortly called Ali. They met in a cafe through some common friends and they eventually fell in love. In year 2014, Samia secretly married Ali in presence of her close friends Samaira and Nusba. And in 2015, after almost 1 year, they both decided to move to Dubai together to live their happy life which they both have dreamed of. But there was one thing that was holding Samia back. Her upset parents, especially her father, was not accepting Ali as a husband. अपने पापा की नाराज़गी दूर करने के लिए सितंबर 2015 को सामिया फिर से यूके जाती है to have that one talk with her father. But nothing worked in her favor and she had to return back barehanded. After almost 10 months of this return, Samia and Ali received a call from one of her cousins that Shakil's mother passed away. Samia wanted to go to Pakistan to see her aunt, but she couldn't go. She couldn't go because of the fear of the family. What if they won't let me come back? What if they will hide my passport and other documents? After all this discussion, Samia decided to not to go there. But tragedies won't stop. This time, it was her sister and mother who were already in Pakistan because of her aunt's death. They told Samia that her father's condition is very serious. He had diabetes and we think we will have to admit him in the hospital soon. Hearing all this, Samia couldn't stop herself from going to Pakistan to see her dad before it's too late. She didn't want to live with that guilt. In July 2016, she finally traveled to Pakistan. Everything was going well. She kept updating Ali over calls and texts. The day before, she was about to leave. In morning, she went to the graveyard to offer flowers to her aunt and then returned back to home. Samia was staying at Shakil's place. A phone rang at the police station. It said, "My daughter is dead." The police arrived at the location. Samia Shahid was laying down near the stairs. On 20th July 2016, Samia was found dead. Body sent to the postmortem, but all was clear, no marks of struggle. Initially, it was reported that she died of heart attack. Later, the family members buried her as per the rituals on the same day. On the other side, Ali was trying best to contact her wife, but she was not answering to his calls and not even his texts. He even called her sister, but no answers received. Later on that day, he got to know that her wife is dead. He couldn't believe what he had just heard. Without thinking twice, he came to Pakistan immediately and lodged a complaint of murder against Shahid and Shakil. They did not wanted her to leave, they did not accept a marriage. MP Shahnaz of UK also got involved in this case. She contacted with the PM of Pakistan to look into this matter closely. After this report, an investigation team from Lahore came. The report they disclosed was shocking. Samia was murdered. She died of asphyxia. Shakil tried to take her passport and visa, and on refusal, he threw her on bed and first raped her and then strangled her with a scarf, while Shahid, Samia's dad, was holding Samia's leg. Investigation launched on Samia's father and her first husband on suspicions of her murder. The case was treated as an honor killing. In June 2017, Supreme Court confirmed that there is no evidence against the father. In January 2018, her father died of kidney failure. After 3 years of this tragedy, Samia's sister Madhya came forward, alleging all the media houses of spreading lies and false news. Ali only wanted her money, all her earnings, and he was torturing her. She was not happy with him. Friends Samaira and Nusba are lying to everyone, probably because of the conflict between three of them over their mother's gold chain. Shakil never wanted a UK visa. He never applied for it. Samia never applied for divorce in UK. Ali was controlling. He won't let her go out the burqa. She came to Pakistan because of aunt's death. When Samia came to Pakistan, me and my mother were in UK. When we got Samia's news, we came back immediately. These were the two aspects of Samia's story. We don't know who is telling the truth and who is not, and why are they doing this. Only Samia knew the truth. Only she knew what happened to her. I will attach the link of Madhya's interview and Samira Nusba and Ali's interviews. After checking both the sides, please tell me in the comment section what are your views on this. Who do you think is more trustworthy? So, this was it for today's episode. See you in the next. Till then, take care.